the Outbreak event. It gives event rewards and bonus loot, everything else. It's kind of focused around zombies and whatnot. It adds a new zombies mode and other things, which is kind of going to be the topic of today's video. Now, this is kind of a new type of video for me. So essentially if it goes wrong, well, oopsie. Essentially I started with getting like 2 new free packs, both with things I didn't really need. The Outbreak event itself is actually kind of neat. We didn't do too much when recording this footage with it. Essentially I wanted to get the footage and kind of put it together and go on, but the first map we go to is Alpine, a snow-covered ski resort, it looks like, where essentially you can run around, you find loot, and essentially just try to survive. Instead of normal zombies where it's like most of the waves are coming at you all the time, you kind of actually get to explore the map, and like there's just batches of different zombies around. The only thing I found slightly concerning is moving from map to map, like when you go through the portal, because it'll ramp up in difficulty, or essentially the thickness of the zombies, pretty quickly. Because from map 1, which is Alpine, to 2, I was already somewhat having issues. My favorite map actually happens to be Alpine, just because I find it to be the prettiest when looking around, because of all the snow and the whatnot. The other maps were kind of like, I've essentially seen stuff kind of like them before, kind of like in DayZ and other games. But, so as you can see, we're kind of going through, being able to get rid of the zombies really quickly. Mostly with Cold War, we only played zombies, because in my personal opinion, I don't really enjoy... Oops, hit my mic. Sorry about that. I don't really enjoy Cold War too much. I like the other one. Cold War just feels a little different, which is to be understandable, because the whole development and what it was trying to achieve and whatnot. But at first we were going to kind of like actually explore the area and whatnot. We were trying to get at least a general footage, but along the lines of going through it, before this we played zombies like a lot to try and just level up our stuff and see how far we could get, essentially. And in my personal opinion, the most fun part of this was right here when we were driving the snowmobile. After that, it just kind of like, meh. So, it is understandable for us to be at least a little bit bored, because at least, I think, past this map for me, after we got to the second map, I got pretty, like, bored and didn't exactly want to continue. So here, like, essentially you see me having some issues, and then my friend saves me. You can also visit my friend's channel if you want. He'll be making a vanilla Skyrim playthrough at first, but the Crystal Amethyst is what he's called, or that's like the main part of his name. If you just search up Crystal Amethyst, you'll be able to find it. I'm not too good with names. Anyway, his channel's going to be posting and whatnot. You should look at his stuff. He's a great guy, and I look forward to seeing what types of videos he'll put up. Anyway, I'm sorry there's a lot of this footage, or this audio you're hearing is raw, just completely. I don't plan on editing it down. But the second one we go to is Golova, which is an alright map if you like looking at cities and stuff. It's more of a rural type of area with residential homes and stuff like that. Kind of like a small town, city type thing. Which it was alright. It's my second favorite. The third one I didn't really appreciate that much. Anyway, like I was saying, this audio is completely raw. I wanted it to seem like I was sitting down with you and just kind of talking about a thing, instead of having a scripted sort of review or something like that. I was hoping it would make it feel more, I guess, like a normal conversation, and like you can understand more on my channel. And I generally don't like scripts anyway. So I do apologize if you don't enjoy raw audio. But I'll probably be posting videos like this actually for a little bit, until I probably get bored of it and go back to my scripted kind of little videos. I don't know, just seeing how I like it. We encountered one of the new zombies here, but I think I was doing something. I think someone texted me or something, so I had Dark, essentially, deal with it. So I didn't really get a good view of it. Whew. So, we went into this building to kind of like, I think we were looking for the dummy, but we were kind of dummies ourselves. Because I panicked here with that new zombie, with the fire one. And we started to actually get swarmed, and we just had to vacate the building, because we completely underestimated how many zombies there were in this building. And our weapons weren't pack-a-punched or anything like that, so we weren't doing that much damage. As you can see, I'm in a panic, essentially, with everything that's going on. I keep getting lit on fire. There's a huge swarm coming my way. It's just not good, alright? And then with the big zombie that I saw earlier, or whatever robot thing, ooh. But I saw Dark go down, and I wanted to go, like, rescue him, obviously. Which I do, kind of. I mean, he gets up. I remember I don't die, I think. So, rescue him, get lit on fire again. But essentially after that, we dealt with the big zombie or whatever. Looks like I kind of forgot to put the footage in for that. So, oops. I meant to have a little bit, but I think I was, now with 2 hours of footage, you're bound to lose some. Especially with my kind of lax, way I was editing the footage and combing through it. I didn't exactly, meticulously go through it as much as I would usually do. But, anyway. Obviously, as you can see, we pack-a-punched, and I added brain rot to my weapon. So we got through, killed that big zombie, and now we're here. Which, this area was just like normal zombies, basically. Reminded me of the start of the train station, in Black Ops 1 or 2? One of those. I can't specifically remember. It might have been Black Ops 2. I played a lot of Black Ops 2, but yeah, it reminded me of the train station or the bus station. It's the bus station. I'm dumb. It's okay. Anyway, it was rather nice, except for the fact when the timer was about to go all the way down, like a few seconds, it started getting really hectic. Like one of those big armored zombies came in with the cannon arm and the everything, and it was just, we weren't having a fun time. Like, okay, yeah, we were having a fun time, but not right then. But essentially what happened was we got through it, and we went to take the portal to the next area, which for me isn't the one I really like. My screen is black. Why did I leave this in? Oh, terrific. Ruka! There we go. You know, I could have cut that video down, made it just go to Ruka, but guess what? Anyway, Ruka's more of a forested area with private militarized kind of buildings and encampments. Like an outpost, essentially. And I'm not looking at some sort of description. I'm kind of just basing it off of memory, of what it looks like. So I hope it's fine. Anyway. With this one, we were kind of dumb. Because at the end of it, I think we were supposed to actually activate this truck and defend it while we were activating it. But we ended up just thinking we had to defend it, and then we lost. And then we stopped playing, because we didn't feel like doing that again. Because we had played entirely too much zombies. For the time period that we were doing this in. But overall, like the actual Outbreak maps and whatnot, it was kind of fun. I didn't really... I wish there was more to find, I guess. I mean, there probably is. It is Cold War, and there's little secret stuff in the normal zombie stuff, but for just kind of a casual playthrough, I kind of wish there was more to find. But then again, I've been kind of like in the Breath of the Wild mood recently. So it could just be that. I want more stuff to find, like a Korok or something. But it's fine, don't worry about it. I ended up just spending all of my money on perks. Which in the long run didn't help. Like, it did help, but not in the way that it could have. If we were just not dumb, we could have, you know, kept going, and I could have showed you maybe a fourth map or something if there is one. I think there is. But no. This is what you get. This is quality content. So this is where we were when we were defending the truck and whatnot. It wasn't really too hard to defend it at all. But you know how I said we were dumb and didn't activate it? Well, we didn't exactly find the activation. We were like looking around for it on the truck, but we didn't see the prompt, so we just assumed it was doing it by itself. No. That was a very bad assumption on our part. Which we suffered dearly for. We lost the game. So that's cool. After this, we actually went to the Resurgence Extreme. Played a few things of that. But I guess that would count as the second part to this video. There isn't really a review on Resurgence Extreme because it's kind of just like Resurgence, just I think there's more people. I didn't read the description, but that's what I enjoy doing in comparison to. So essentially this is our first game, and I went through and I was actually doing pretty good. This MP5 here is really nice. I disrespected that guy because he was the guy at the top of the stairs, and he shouldn't have come back. Anyway, I really enjoyed that MP5. Only thing is that I wish I could make it in like private matches or something. I tried to. I made something similar to it that I like, but not exactly it. Essentially this match went okay. It didn't exactly go great. I'm telling you right now, we didn't win any of the matches you're gonna see in this video. But we did have fun. That's something. And I got murked by this ninja. That guy actually comes back a few times and he touches my butt. I don't like it. And that right there is, I just essentially couldn't see him. Like, I saw him move, but I couldn't see his silhouette because he was in the shadow. Dark saved me so many times here. But I got him that one time. That's the one time that matters. I don't know why he kept coming back, though. I guess he was, like, mad or something. But essentially the flow of this match was, alright, got a couple of kills, we kept moving up, but then it kind of goes really bad. In the way that we were kind of enjoying ourselves, and then we essentially died because some people were, smarter in a way. They got us when we weren't paying attention, I guess. I do remember how we died. And it was kind of dumb. Ish. So essentially, you'll see it in the footage. But people were on the roof and we were on the ground. We got shot by some people on the roof, and then there was other people behind us on the ground that we didn't see, so we essentially just got pinched. I don't enjoy being pinched. It's not great. Oh, you get some raw audio of my dog barking, if you can hear that. He is a turd. All the dogs here are turds, because they never stop barking. I love this SMG, by the way. The one I just dropped. I hadn't figured out that I loved it in this footage. But I figured that out later. Not in the footage, just while playing I figured it out. It was pretty fun. No knockback while being easily able to shred some people. It's a good gun. Not as fast as I would like it though. That guy, on the other hand, he panicked as soon as we showed up, which is understandable, but now's not the time to panic. It got him murdered. That RCXD actually did hit someone, as you can see with the hit markers. I guess I placed it correctly, but essentially I got shot from the roof, and then right behind us here were the people on the ground that we didn't see. So that was our first game of the resurgence. It was alright. 5th place isn't that bad. Kind of prefer first, if you know what I mean, but you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. But after that, we kind of just went to normal battle royale because we just wanted to get footage of the boat, essentially the shipwreck. And well, that didn't exactly go well. You see, as we went to go try and get footage, we would pretty much just either die really quickly or just get a little footage, and that was it. Because Shipwreck has kind of turned into the old Tilted Towers in Fortnite, where everybody would go. Which, I mean, it's understandable, the event, and getting the whole reward chest or something, but essentially you're with this footage, you're gonna get to see the top part of the ship and some of the inside. And that's all we felt like capturing. Because every time we got there, we just got touched, be it zombies or players. But essentially inside the shipwreck, there's 40 zombies you have to kill, and then after you kill them, you get some sort of key card or something, and then you can get a chest. Right here, though, you notice we're not going towards the shipwreck. Well, that's because Dark was AFK, and I was going to defend him. Now, defend him I did, but he ended up just being, you know, inactive for too long, so he disappears at the end of this footage. But I did defend him, and yeah, that was nice. I did my best when it comes to him being defended, but this guy was actually fairly inexperienced and new, as he panicked when getting shot at by a dude with a pistol. He could have easily killed me. But it happens to all of us. All of us are new at some point. I was new. I was a poo-poo head. You know what I mean? But I defended Dark pretty well. And look at him in his AFK glory. But he's just going to pop out of existence. And I wish he didn't, because we could have ran to shipwreck, maybe. But he leaves, and we go on to just the next game where he's actually there. And after that, oh, this is footage of after the shipwreck thing, I think. Essentially, we died, and then I think I got through Gulag, and then I just splatted on the ground because he got back or something. I don't really remember. That footage is already gone, so I guess we'll never know. But this one we actually go to shipwreck. It doesn't go too well, as you're about to see, because essentially couldn't find any weapons or anything like that. And I mean, that's not too bad. Oh no. Okay, that footage is actually gone. You get to see the footage of the top of the ship. At least a bit of it. Because I never made it all the way to the back. Because I didn't pay attention to my surroundings. And I ended up dying. Because I'm a big old dumb head. But that's alright. You don't need to pay attention to your surroundings to be the best of the best. You know what I mean? You just need to, like, get shot, die. That's pretty fun. But essentially here is where I stopped paying attention to my surroundings. I heard his footsteps. You'll see on the left. But I saw some other dude down there I wanted to shoot. So I actually, I believe I actually downed him. Yeah. And finished him. But when I was trying to go over, I got killed by that dude I wasn't paying attention to. Gulag, though. I think I come back and I go to the bottom of the ship. And that's, I mean, pretty nice. As you can see, I can't shoot very well. But I think I win. Yeah, there we go. I did it. 10 out of 10. Best player. Pro plays. Pro plays. But I actually go back to shipwreck, and I think I go inside and then die from 2 other people. But I think you're gonna get to see a glimpse of the inside of the ship. And possibly the box. Like, just a little glimpse of it, because the 2 people who kill me are actually trying to open the box or something. Oh, I never actually noticed that the other half of the ship's right there. I could try to land there, but I don't really care. So, But overall, with the shipwreck and the actual outbreak portion of the event, it was alright. I like the whole zombie theme. I like zombie games, like DayZ and whatnot. No, there I kind of panicked, and instead of having a steady aim, I just went all over the place to try and get that guy. So I could have done it, but I didn't. But essentially, that was the video, guys, and I'm glad you actually stopped by and watched it. So I hope you have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.